Come and stop.
Yeah, do you want to see it?
No, I'll be all right.
Right. Tucked it in there.
Is he in it?
Yeah.
Good to go. Back to winning ways, Willie. What did you make of that?
Yeah, really pleased with the performance. I thought we started well. We needed to start well. We haven't started well for the last 3 games, so that was an area of focus for us. And I thought we delivered there. And then I thought we kept the momentum. It was a hard-fought game for that first half and that first period. And then, you know, we built the game nicely. And we spoke about after half-time that we need to build it again. And I thought we did that. And then got to a decent lead. Obviously, we led in a couple of tries in the back end, but overall, I was really happy with the performance, happy with the defence, and happy with the response to what we the last couple of weeks. Because the last couple of weeks haven't been overly bad. It's just been a few different things that we needed to tighten up and work on. But it can feel like you're a long way off, and that was what we spoke about. We weren't that far off. So I'm just pleased that the players performed like that today.
Are you pleased that the Evans-Hiku switch seemed to work so well?
Yeah, naturally they're in their most comfortable position of what they've played. There's reasons behind why Petter started at fullback, but we always knew Niall was going to play there at some stage, and Pet looked very comfortable in the centres and Niall looked comfortable at fullback.
What was it this week that made you decide to do that? Or why the change now?
Yeah, I just thought that's their natural position. I was always going to give Petter. I gave my word that he was going to start the season at fullback, and I'm a man of my word, and that was always going to be the case. And I still think he's a capable fullback, but there's no doubt that he's played centre for the last 10 years and looks more comfortable there, and Noel looks more comfortable at fullback. That's not to say Petter can't or won't play at some stage, and it's a long season in terms of things that happen in the season. But certainly Noel, we knew Noel was a fullback as well.
Did it come at a bit of a cost, this win? I'm thinking George King and Mikey Lewis.
Yeah, unfortunately, Mikey didn't pass his HIA, and George has got a hamstring issue, which is not great for him. So, we've been okay in that area, haven't we? So, you're going to get those. And it's unfortunately for both those players, who important part of what we do, won't be able to play next week.
How did the Lewis incident happen? It looked really innocuous from the stands.
Yeah, I think there was a couple of. Yeah, to be honest, I don't know. I didn't see it close enough, but I'm sure there was some knees and whatever getting thrown around. Something hit his head. So I don't know what it was, but.
George only able to play 5 minutes. Dean Adley did massive minutes. We thought he was really, really good for you today. Yeah,
Dean was outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. We started Dean in the back row and then moved him to the middle. He just could have kept going and going and going. And I spoke to him before the game, and I could just tell. I knew that we were going to get that performance from him. He's for us, we value him highly. He's a player that, as I say, like. Some people might not see the work that Dean does, but we certainly do, and his teammates certainly do. So he was one of our best today for sure.
It's possible I might have dreamt this, Willie, but did you finish with 12? Did Jesse Sue seem to jog off and you just finished the last couple of minutes with 12 players?
Yeah, because of with the HIA, I think they got counted, something like that, so we had to take a player off.
Thank you.
How pleased have you been with Petter's attitude? Obviously, from the outside, it's looked like he's had quite a tough start. But in terms of sort of maintaining his optimism and how much will today kind of help him?
Yeah, his attitude's been outstanding, and that's what I can't fault. A lot of people have been pretty harsh on him, and purely, I think, because of the goal kicks against Hull FC. It's so shallow. It really is so shallow that people want to have opinions around Petter's value to us as a team, but you ask a question about his attitude. His attitude's been spot on. He's bought into everything that we're doing. His family's bought in, has settled in, and he's a really important part of what we do. And I'm just proud that he went out and performed that way today, because some people have had some strong opinions on him, based around goal kicking, which he put his hand up for something that we struggled with.
So obviously Tom's there as well in centre. How much of it's a nice headache, Tom, I suppose, isn't it? Honestly.
Yeah, it's obviously difficult for Tom. The the headache that we've got is we've got 4 genuine centres with Corey Hall as well. So it's a good position to be in. There's no doubt Tom will get his opportunity again at some stage, and he's just got to keep working away. But obviously, Petter going back to the centres, and some sort of reason. There was reasons why we put Ollie in today, but there's no doubt Tom will get his opportunity again, and he'll be ready to go.
Mate, the reflexes look great today. Like, there are a couple of passes that would otherwise have gone to ground, and they've been hauled in on the fly very early in the season. Did you do extra kind of skill work in the pre-season, or
it's one of those? I think they stuck.
Yeah, just luck.
We've had we do. We do a lot of skill work. There's no doubt about that. But sometimes they stick, sometimes they don't. Today they did, and it's funny you say that because there's times I'm going, oh good, that stuck, where previously they haven't stuck. So, we wanted to build the game. We wanted to, I don't like the cliche about complete and high, but because I think if you complete, sometimes you're not playing enough footy in that. But we completed, and we still asked a lot of questions, and the ball stuck, which was good. So, the conditions at the start were a little bit slippery. So overall, I was pleased with it.
Well, you said that you need to look at things at round 10. You're halfway there. How are you at the moment?
As a team? Yeah, look, I think we're on track to being the team that we want to be. We're certainly not the finished product. There's no doubt about that. There's areas of today that we need to improve. Especially coming up against. I mean, you look at teams like Wigan and St Helens and how they win. They don't know how to lose, and they find ways to win. So for us at the moment, like we didn't play our best against Salford. We put ourselves in the fight, but we're never really going to win that game. I don't think we're that comfortable. But you look at Wigan, you look at St Helens, the way that they found ways to win those games when they weren't playing at their best. That's what we need to get to. We need to have our best and worst performance. I know I've said it before, but not too far away. And inside games, when things aren't going our way, we need to find ways to win ugly. And
are they the benchmark where you need to be?
Yeah, of course they are. There's no doubt. I mean, Wigan won the comp last year. They're the world champions, and you look how they won on Thursday night, was it? They played against a very good Salford team who were in control most of that game, but they found a way to win, and that's what champion sides do. And I think St Helens was similar last night, with Leeds in full control for most of that game, and then they again just worked, stuck to their plan, and they don't know how to lose, and they just kept working hard for each other, and that's what we're striving to do.
Cheers, thank you.
Cheers guys.
Sorry.